What's going on, everyone? Welcome back, and today we're doing a reaction to a video made called, I forgot who made it, you'll see it in a second, but it's called Lost Puppetry Media Gab Lab, Part 1. Now this video, you guys know I've covered Lost Media on this channel before, and I want to start doing reactions to other people's Lost Media videos, and get the gist of those as well. And we also are going to be actually looking up on the wiki itself, as well. We are going to be going and looking up to see what is still missing and what has been found, since this was made a year ago. Let's just hop into it.
On guard! Salute Wilkins Coffee! But I don't drink Wilkins Coffee. Some learn, some don't.
Puppetry, the art of animating inanimate objects to tell stories and convey emotions, has been an intriguing part of human culture for centuries. This ancient form of performance transcends many boundaries, captivating audiences with its unique blend of visual and dramatic expression. The origins of puppetry can even be traced back to the 5th century of ancient Greece, where it was first to be known to be performed at. Puppetry can be anything, from the tiniest like a simple finger puppet to a hand puppet, also a very big bird.
We don't know anybody here. I don't have hardly any money. Do you have any money? Of course not. You're a dog.
And to even the biggest puppet in the world, like Percy the porcupine. Puppetry can also be much more than a simple marionette. It can be expanded to the beautiful shadow puppetry known as wayang kulit in Indonesia, but can also expand to be big mechanical puppets like Asterion the Minotaur, and it even can be...
Know your place, trash.
For this video, I want to celebrate puppetry and its art by going over, as of now, 136 pieces of puppetry lost media in parts. Because my hard drive can't handle making longer videos, so without wasting any more of your time, let's start part 1 with... Noddy.
The Adventures of Noddy. Okay, we got our first one to look up. Is this still lost? The Adventures of Noddy. I think I spelled that right. Maybe. Yeah, partly. Okay, so it's not found yet. Got it. So we still got some work to do. It has home releases. That's good to know.
Little man with a red and yellow car. The Adventures of Noddy was the first TV series to feature Enid Blyton's famous character, Noddy. It was a string puppet show that ran on ITV from 1955 to 1956 and BBC from 1955 to 1963. The series was narrated by Enid Blyton herself.
Didn't try to grow peculiar things like kipper trees and biscuit plants anymore.
The entire series is rumored to be within the BBC archive. Although episodes of other Noddy shows have been found online, very little footage of the 1955 series resurfaced online. In the fall of 2017, part of the episode Noddy's Camera was found to be shown in a taped documentary special hosted by Philip Schofield titled Best Children's TV of the Decade 60s and 70s. In addition, some footage was also shown in a 1957 TV advert for Kellogg's Super Rice-A-Cles. Furthermore, a YouTube user named HoriPet uploaded the whole movie.
That puppet generally looks terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. It looks terrifying.
Versions of Noddy's Taxi and the Enchanted Roller Skates. It was not until late 2020 that a team on the Lost Media Wiki undertook finding a 16mm film reel of Noddy and the Moon. It was recovered successfully. On September 5th, 2020, another commercial for Kellogg's Sugar Rice-A-Cles by Blue Frog was uploaded showing the same Noddy puppet from the series. 1 month later, the same user who discovered Noddy's camera 2 years prior emerged with 2 more episodes. These episodes were titled How Noddy Came to Toyland and The Runaway Train. How Noddy Came to Toyland was eventually released, but The Runaway Train wasn't. The majority of physical releases of The Adventures of Noddy were done by Walton Home Films in partnership with ITV. Of the known releases by Walton, there are 6, which are How Noddy Came to Toyland, Noddy's Taxi, The Runaway Train, The Flying Bed, Noddy's Broken Window, and The Enchanted Roller Skate. These releases can be seen in late 60s ITV catalogs but disappeared in 1970. Whether or not other distributors sold episodes of The Adventures of Noddy is currently unknown. Out of 54 episodes in total of the show, only 47 is lost, 6 has been partially found, and only 1 has been found in full.
I like how he says only 47 episodes are lost. Dude, That is insanely bad, dude. Like, that's so much compared to what's found. Even partially found, I'm assuming it's like just like some of the episode, but not like the whole thing. But like, dude, that's not good. The Adventures of
The Adventures of Snowgrove Snow is a 19...
The Adventures of Grove Snail? What the freak is that? It should know what I'm talking about, even if I spelt it wrong, right? Crap. Oh, I actually really spelt that wrong. Snell? The Adventures of Snell? Grove Snail. There we go. And there it is. Oh, it's completely lost. It's not even partly lost. Okay, what do we know? Okay, we actually have found some. How many are made? We found a good amount. Wait, oh, whoa. And then we have all this. I mean, it's not bad. We have some of it.
You'll be number one. The Adventures of Snowgrove Snow is a 1979 Canadian puppet TV series. The series was created by D.W. Reed Film Company and was voiced by Helen Buoda, Joyce Clark, and Barry McLean. It originally debuted in Canada on CHCH-TV from September 22, 1979 until at least April 5, 1980, but it also aired in New Zealand on TVNZ and the United States on syndication. The series follows the underwater village of Snailsville and its gastropod inhabitants. Some parts of the series were released on tape by Mentex Entertainment based in Prior Lake, Minnesota. Additionally, some parts were released on tape by Family Home Entertainment. These tapes are rare today, and it's unclear how much content was released on home media. On June 12, 2018, a YouTube user going by the name Atu uploaded two 8-minute low-quality recordings of two segments from the show, being Nose for News and The Truth About Gossip. A poster on eBay reveals that there were a total of 130 half-hour episodes made, as well as 10 half-hour specials. On August 17, 2018, Lost Media Wiki user Space Trouble got into contact with the head puppeteer and puppet builder for the show, Tom Vandenberg, who unfortunately could not provide much information on the show. On August 23, 2018, user Tropes Are Dangerous uploaded a tape release titled Too Many Cooks, Snowgrove Snow under YouTube username The Boss and onto the Internet Archive. This tape runs for 24 minutes and contains the segments Too Many Cooks, The Truth About Gossip, and Nose for News, at roughly 8 minutes each. This reveals that the half-hour episodes were actually pieced together from multiple segments and that the existing segments for The Truth About Gossip and Nose for News were complete. It is not known whether segments were reused for different episodes or if each episode had all unique segments. If the segments are all unique, then this could translate to 390 individual segments for the regular episodes alone. However, the format for the 130 programs and the 10 specials is currently unconfirmed. On August 24, 2018, Tropes Are Dangerous uploaded a 42-minute tape release titled The Undersea Adventures of Snowgrove Snail, Muddy Grass in Snailsville. It contained the aforementioned Muddy Grass in Snailsville, which was 24 minutes and is likely one of the 10 special episodes. It also contained the sequences Act with Tact and Mirror Up to Life. On September 4, 2018, Tropes Are Dangerous once again uploaded a 24-minute tape release titled It Takes All Kinds. It contained the segments It Takes All Kinds, Secret Admirer, and Fish Tree. On July 16, 2020, Tropes Are Dangerous again uploaded a 26-minute tape release titled Everything Snowgrove. It contained the segments Everything in Its Place, What Price Heritage, and Handsome is as Handsome Does. As of recording for this video, a total of 11 known segments have been found for the show, but when it came to TV specials, only 1 out of 10 have been found.
You heard of this one? The Adventures of Twizzle. I actually did hear about this one. Adventures. Twizzle. And partly found. So far none of these have actually been found. Oh my gosh. Okay.
The Adventures of Twizzle is a television show produced by AP Films, accompanied formed by Arthur Provis, Reg Hill, Sylvia Tam, and Jerry Anderson, who would go on to create other popular British shows such as
Thunderbirds are go.
Captain Scarlet and Terrorhawks. In total, 52 episodes were made and aired, with the first episode being broadcast on November 13, 1957 at 4:30 p.m. The series follows Twizzle, who was voiced by Nancy Levinson, a boy puppet who has the ability to extend or twizzle his legs and arms, and his cat companion known as Futso, who was voiced by Denise Byer. One day while Twizzle is meeting new toys in the toy shop, a bad-tempered girl comes into the...
This looks horrifying. Like, just absolutely horrifying. This is like childhood trauma in a kid's show.
shop and wants to buy Twizzle. Frightened by the girl, he escapes from the toy shop after Teddy Bear suggests he runs away before she can buy him.
There's only one thing you can do, Twizzle. You'll have to run away.
He eventually makes his way to a dog kennel as the owner of the kennel, Futso the cat, enters. The two become fast friends and decide to go off on adventures after sleeping for the night. While on their adventures, they also created a haven for toys running away from abusive children called Stray Town. When AP Films initially formed, the company originally planned to make films but struggled to find commissions. In 1957, Roberta Leigh and Suzanne Warner approached the company with the idea to make The Adventures of Twizzle, to which the company reluctantly agreed to do. Episodes were shot in a small room, and the overall budget for the show was under £500. That exact £500 today would be around £10,118.93. Additionally, the schedule was very tight, with the puppets themselves having their finishing touches on actual shooting of the episode occurring on the same day, leaving little time to perfect the puppets. To enhance the show's quality, however, the crew implemented techniques from films that are rarely seen in puppet shows, such as background props and close-ups of the puppets' faces. Another technique that they applied was to have the puppeteers operate the puppets from an overhead bridge 12 feet above the set, instead of them simply leaning over to see what they are doing, eliminating their shadows showing up in the shot. To help this, Anderson brought a lightweight camera that had just come on the market and rigged it onto the main camera, to project what was happening anywhere on the set of the operators. This technique became known as video assist and was soon used in the entire film industry. The series, while using intricate puppetry, predates the first official Super Mario Nation series by Anderson for Feather Falls by 2 years, though it's still classified as such by many. Much like Roberta Leigh's other puppet show, Sarah and Hoppity, only the first episode has survived, with the remaining 51 episodes to be remained lost. A 16mm reel of the first episode was discovered with the entire 16mm reels of the complete series of Space Patrol in Roberta Leigh's possession. The pilot episode was included in the 2003 DVD release of Space Patrol.
Adventures with Kangaroo, Rudy. Goodness gracious, that's blurry. This one I've never heard of. Adventures with, hold up. Oh, wait, that's it. Oh, it's a PBS show? This is a PBS show. Oh. Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, yeah, we have a lot that we need. This looks crazy weird.
You'll sing with me and you.
Adventures with Kangaroo was a live-action children's television show created by martial arts master George Chung and Anthony Chan, and
Gives me Barney vibes. You know, like, everyone's real, and, like, our main puppet person is in a giant costume, but there's a bunch of kids that are real people. Yeah, it's giving me a lot of Barney vibes.
Executive produced by Joe Montana and Roddy Lott for American Champion Entertainment, and PeopleNet, and it broadcast on PBS via a distribution deal with KTEH. Each episode of the Kangaroo series focuses on a group of children at a community center and their teachers, working on activities such as reading, physical fitness, and arts and crafts. During these activities, the children encounter an ethical or social problem, which cause uneasiness or unhappiness among some of the children. The teachers suggest that the children seek help from their friend,
Uncle? Pat?
Bookstore.
Played by actor Pat Morita. Uncle Pat, with the assistance of his pet bookworm Shakespeare, magically transports the children to the land of Haya, where Kanga Roddy lives. Once in the land of Haya, Kanga Roddy and his friends help the children solve their problem by giving examples presented through songs. Kanga Roddy gets inspiration for a proper solution to the problem through flashbacks to lessons learned from his martial arts teacher Satoshi, or parallels drawn from encounters with his buddy Taco Bear. The children and the costume cast present the answers in song and dance routine. When the children return to the community center, they review what they have learned with their teachers. Initially, 13 half-hour episodes of the Kanga Roddy series were produced. 1 month after its debut, KTEH ordered 26 additional episodes and 2 one-hour specials. However, only 13 additional episodes were produced. The final broadcast of Adventures with Kanga Roddy occurred on March 31st, 2001, with an airing of the episode We Are Family. The following month, the show was dropped from KTEH's broadcast schedule. Season 1 of the show only has 2 episodes found, 2 partially found, whilst the remaining 9 is lost. But Season 2, however, all 13 episodes remain to be lost.
It still does give me like almost like it was inspired by Barney almost, and it really does look like that. And I think Barney was made before that, so honestly I wouldn't be surprised if that was inspired by Barney. What the heck is this? Ariel City 008? Ariel City. Oh, there it was. Where'd it go? Ooh, it's a puppet. It's a Japanese show. Ooh. Yeah, this one doesn't have like an episode guide, but it's still partly found. So far none of this has really changed since this was made.
Ariel City 008 was a Japanese TV series created by sci-fi writer Sakio Komatsu and produced by puppeteer Kinosuke Takeda, who also produced Galaxy Troop Boy and Spaceship Silica. The show utilized techniques similar to Jerry Anderson's Super Mario Nation techniques, very much influenced by Thunderbirds. The show aired on NHK from April 7, 1969 till April 3, 1970 with 230 episodes. The show is set during the early 21st century in a futuristic city propelled over 70 to 80 feet above the ground. Hovercraft cars and supersonic aircraft fly around with no pollution. With the collective effort of science, trouble often occurs, however. The show mainly focuses on the O'Hara family, drawing the perspective of a variety of events that occur in the futuristic city. Ariel City 008 seemed to be trying to represent the flip sides of human endeavor in much the same manner as Thunderbirds, with the technological wonders of the future being employed to clean up the messes left behind by some of the race's more ill-advised stabs at progress. With NHK's extremely poor record of show conversion as shown previously with Galaxy Troop Boy, the only existing episode of Ariel City 008 is the episode Arctic SOS. No further episodes are likely to be in existence due to the tapes being wiped after syndication ended, and tape recordings are highly unlikely to exist. A DVD consisting of the lone episode of Ariel City 008 along with the surviving episodes of Galaxy Troop Boy and Spaceship Silica does exist, though it is seemingly out of print.
Huh. Ooh. Alice in Wonderland lost footage. Wait, what is this? I'm gonna see if I can find it. Lost footage. Ooh, right here. What? Do you have like a picture? Besides this, can I see this like in full? I don't want to download. What is this? What am I looking at? Oh.
Alice in Wonderland is a 1949 French-British film based on Lewis Carroll's fantasy novel Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. It was directed by Dallas Bower and stars Carol Marsh as Alice, Stephen Murray as the live-action Lewis Carroll and the voice of the Knave of Hearts, and Raymond Bouthier as the live-action Taylor and voice of the Mad Hatter. The Wonderland characters are stop-motion puppets created by Lou Bonin. The film has fallen into obscurity over the years due to the actions of Disney Studios. The company prevented it from being widely seen in the US as they did not want it to compete with their own version of the story, which was being released around the same time. Disney's influence also had a negative impact on the film's preservation, as because of their pre-existing arrangement with Technicolor, it had to be shot in inferior Ansco color, which deteriorated badly over time. Home video releases of the film vary in length, excluding some scenes while including others, and the order they are shown is often switched around. Sudden jumps and cuts throughout indicate that there is missing footage. Indeed, in recent years, Lou Bonin's daughter was able to restore 12 minutes of footage to the film, which has since been shown at various screening events. It is now in the collection of the Museum of Modern Art. There are plans by the company Fondubean to release this more complete version on Blu-ray and DVD, but so far nothing has come of them because of financial and other difficulties. It's unclear if any more footage from the first film is lost, though it has been rumored that it originally had a 90-minute running time. According to those who watched the televised film in the late 1950s and early 1960s, there were once additional scenes of the Caucasus race animals chasing Alice, as well as there being more to the subplot of the Nava heart stealing the Queen's tarts. Also, there was apparently a scene based on the one in the book where Alice is accused of stealing a sparrow's eggs, which is now nowhere to be found.
The all-new Captain Kangaroo? What is this? Let me see this. Oh! Fox Kids reboot of CBS children's series. "40 episodes. How many are found? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like 9. 9 out of 40 are found, and 1's partly found. Dang.
Have you seen the Captain Kangaroo? Do you know the Captain Kangaroo?
The all-new Captain Kangaroo was a rebooted series of Captain Kangaroo made by Saban and TLC Entertainment for Fox Kids and Fox Family Channel, made in 1997. There are a total of 40 episodes made, but only 10 have been found, so far 6 of them being released on 3 individual home videos under the short-lived Treasure House series line. There was also a birthday special that took place in SeaWorld called Captain Kangaroo's Birthday Party at SeaWorld, which was lost until March 7th, 2021, when it was uploaded to YouTube by user Skulls Productions. On April 14th, 2021, a Discord user under the name Christopher T 2004 found 2 screener tapes from Saban at a swap meet, including both episodes 17 and 22 of the show, and both will be uploaded to YouTube 10 months later on February 21st and 22nd of 2022 by Skulls Productions. Puppetry, who played Mr. Moose, confirmed that all the episodes along with its spin-off Mr. Moose's Fun Time were faulted by Disney after they bought Fox Family and made it ABC Family, later known as Freeform. Mostly due to the fact this show advertised rival Florida-based theme parks SeaWorld and Busch Gardens, so it's unknown if the show will ever return.
But I don't think it'll happen again. Well, one thing is, when Disney bought out Fox Family Channel, they, of course, the rights to Captain Kangaroo reverted over to them, and they're never going to do a show that was based out of Busch Gardens and SeaWorld.
Because
so
they're rivals, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why they shelved us. We got vaulted. So it's really hard to find episodes.
I can't believe Disney chickened out.
On March 2nd, 2020, a pilot from 1996 was unearthed featuring Dave Rudolph as the titular captain, looking quite similar to Bob Keeshan. Dave was not casted after the pilot, however, but instead John McDonough. On March 28th, 1998, the reboot's Captain Kangaroo, as played by John McDonough, as well as one of the Busch Gardens experts, Margot, made an appearance in the Barney special, Barney's First Adventures, on Fox Kids, which was made to promote the film Barney's Great Adventure. The special was later released on tape, DVD, and Laserdisc on September 1st, 1998. And the special was also included as a bonus feature in the DVD of the movie, making it the only time the reboot Captain Kangaroo was ever seen on DVD. So overall, 9 episodes of the show have been found, 1 has been partially found, and the other 30 episodes remain to be lost.
Let's start the show.
Alligator boots? What the heck is this, bro? I don't know any of these. I'm curious. That sounds interesting. Puppet series by Kanye West. Oh wait, no, it's found. Wait, we found it. It's found, okay. First one that is found.
Let's start the show!
Alligator Boots was a pilot episode for a Muppet-type show created by rapper and producer Kanye West and along with Rhymefest and creators of the show Crank Yankers, Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla, and Daniel Kellison. The puppets in the show were created by Jim Henson's Muppet Workshop. The show had a colorful cast of puppet characters. Some characters include Barry White and Pork Troy, a rapper that is a pig, but no one seems to know that. The show was produced for Comedy Central. The pilot is quite important to Kanye's life since it was the first instance of Kim Kardashian and Kanye working together and really connecting. The pilot was last seen in 2009 when a documentary about the pilot that is still viewable to this day was made. This documentary gives us a lot of insight as to what the show could have looked like, and we can even see a few completed scenes. Although this is the case, due to the fact that the show was not picked up by Comedy Central, the pilot never aired. Due to this, there is no chance that anyone had a recording of the pilot. Right now, it is unknown who currently still has the pilot. There is a chance that either Comedy Central kept the pilot or one of the producers of the pilot might still have a copy.
Kanye probably has it. Ooh, Lost Test Pilot. America's Next Muppet? What? Or next, my bad. Nothing. Wait. I can't even find this.
The Muppets are an incredibly popular brand created by Jim Henson and features a colorful cast of characters spanning across decades of TV shows from The Muppet Show to Sesame Street to Fraggle Rock. One show that was planned to be added to that list was America's Next Muppet, a parody of reality TV shows like America's Got Talent or American Idol. The show had a pilot film in the summer of 2005 to pitch to Disney, and they loved it, so they made a deal to make a 5-episode miniseries to air on ABC. The apparent plot of the show was Kermit and other classic Muppets setting up a talent show for a new Muppet to join the crew. New Muppets must perform in front of the judges Kermit, Miss Piggy, and Gonzo. The judges would review the acts to see if the participants could be in their trope. Other Muppets were apparently going to set up the challenges behind the scenes and keep the show afloat. The show was even planned to be interactive, where the viewers would vote for who they thought should win. The show was never aired and assumed to be cancelled, as it was nowhere to be seen in ABC's summer 2006 lineup. It's not quite known what happened to the show, but most people assume it was simply scrapped during filming. No footage or images from the pilot have been seen, and Disney hasn't mentioned the series publicly, making it unlikely it would be found.
Okay. I want to find that one. I was gonna look up like a Muppet pilot because for some reason it didn't come up. Was it the... Oh wait. Right here. Why did it not come up, bro? Okay. This is still fully lost. That doesn't surprise me. Dude. Well, that was a really good video. I already see part 2, and I'll probably react to part 2 at some point as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna be doing more of these in the future, these more reaction type videos. These are some of my favorite videos to film. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.